Meghan Markle totally lost it, and I don't mean just a little upset. She was furious to target a savage parody by spitting image this time. They went way further than anyone expected. They didn't just make fun of her, they went straight for the jugular. They mocked her fame, obsession, her constant fight to stay relevant, and the way she's always in the spotlight. And here's the wild part, Meghan couldn't just brush it off. She completely freaked out over a puppet version of herself, ripping into everything from her carefully crafted image to her relationship with Prince Harry. This wasn't just another royal joke, it got personal. The sketch didn't hold back, it spotlighted the cringiest moments she's tried so hard to hide. When Spitting Image dropped that brutal parody, Meghan's reaction pure drama. Let's just say she was not impressed. When Spitting Image dropped its parody of Meghan Markle, this wasn't just another royal joke, it was a full-on takedown. The puppet version of Meghan was ruthless, roasting everything from her Hollywood fame hustle to her complicated relationship with Prince Harry. In the sketch, Meghan literally steals an invite to Michelle Obama's book party, acting like being royal gives her special privileges. And Prince Harry, not a prince. In this version, he's a wannabe actor begging for movie roles like he's nobody. The Spitting Image team didn't hold back. Meghan came off as fame-hungry and obsessed with control, while Harry was painted as completely lost in her shadow. And Meghan, who's all about keeping that perfect public image, yeah, she couldn't handle it. This parody didn't just poke fun, it tore apart the story. She spent years building the strong, independent royal image gone. What we saw was a celebrity pushing into Hollywood no matter the cost. And she wasn't laughing, in fact she demanded an apology, proving just how hard this hit. Harry's puppet got roasted too. Instead of the dashing prince everyone remembers, he was awkward, bumbling, and desperate to stay relevant. One scene shows him pitching Meghan for a random movie, basically begging a Hollywood director like he's some unemployed actor. A hilarious nod to that real-life moment when he pitched her to Disney's CEO on a red carpet. The puppet turned that cringe-worthy real-life moment into pure comedy gold, showing Harry totally oblivious while Meghan called the shots. It wasn't just a joke about him, it ripped the whole royal fantasy to shreds. Harry's puppet spends the whole sketch whining about being fifth in line to the throne, acting like it's the worst thing ever. But here's the burnt puppet knows it's just a puppet, completely powerless. Meanwhile, the real Harry is stuck in a relationship where Meghan calls all the shots. Public image, big decisions, everything. It's painful, it's brutal, and honestly, it's hilarious. If this parody nails one thing, it's the sad truth. Harry isn't just a prince, he's a puppet. And as we all know, the strings are being pulled by Meghan. Spitting Image doesn't hold back on roasting Harry's fall from grace. The puppet is a shadow of the prince he once was, entitled, desperate, clinging to scraps of royal status while trying to stay relevant. One of the harshest moments, Harry chatting with Paddington Bear about his organic cocaine phase, laying bare his self-destructive, privileged behaviour. The sketch perfectly mocks the royal rebel who thought he could live on the fringes while still enjoying the perks. It's clear Harry's struggle is all him. He's lost in delusions, unable to accept that his title no longer holds the power it once did. The scene whining about being fifth in line isn't just satire, it's a savage commentary on how out of touch he really is. Instead of using his platform, Harry's puppet pines for sympathy, acting like being a prince is a curse rather than a privilege. Brutal, right, and the power dynamic. Spitting Image nails it. Meghan's puppet isn't just funny, it's terrifyingly accurate. She's cold, calculating, always plotting her next move. Harry, he's a clueless follower, literally and figuratively her puppet. Every decision she makes dictates their entire life, and he just tags along. One sketch even shows Meghan managing Harry like he's an intern, calmly controlling chaos while he fumbles. Beneath that sweet puppet face is a mastermind orchestrating everything since they left the UK. It's not just a joke, it's a painful truth everyone sees, but few admit. Meghan pulls the strings, and Harry, well, he's just along for the ride. Meghan isn't just Harry's partner, she's the one in charge. Harry, he's the passive sidekick dragged along on her quest for fame, fortune, and control. The sketch doesn't just make fun of their marriage, it tears apart the illusion of equality. Meghan holds all the cards, Harry, he's just the puppet one of. The funniest parts of Spitting Image is how it portrays them as rebels escaping the royal family's grip. In the sketches, they act like freedom fighters, fighting for privacy and a better life, all while cashing in on their story at every turn. The irony, completely intentional. Spitting image doesn't just poke fun, it demolishes their self-image. Harry's puppet whines about being trapped in a royal system that gave him fame, money and power from birth. Meanwhile, Meghan's puppet acts like the empowered woman, all while clinging to royal titles and public appearances that contradict her claims of wanting privacy. The satire cuts right through it, their rebellion totally a PR stunt. Every move they make seems designed to make money off the very institution they say they despise. Netflix deals, book contracts, it's not escaping the monarchy, it's building a new royal empire based entirely on their personal brand and non-stop media attention. Spitting image doesn't hold back on the hypocrisy, they're supposed victims of the system, but they've never been more in the spotlight. Their rebellion just a carefully crafted publicity campaign, and the puppets show it all in brutal, hilarious detail. In the end, the so-called royal rebels are just two people trying to ride a cultural wave they can't escape. And if there's one thing Spitting image nails, it's the Sussexes' obsession with the spotlight. Despite claiming they want privacy, the sketches make it crystal clear their escape from royal life is a total farce. Instead of stepping back, they've carved out a niche in the limelight, turning every move into content. The puppets show it brutally. Meghan is the ultimate strategist, plotting her next media appearance or project, while acting like she's all about privacy. Harry, he's hapless, yearning for freedom while still cashing in on the system he claims to reject. Spitting image exposes the hypocrisy perfectly. They brand themselves as monarchy victims, yet every Netflix deal, podcast and book contract is calculated to keep them relevant. They've made millions off the story they pretend to hate, thriving on the attention they claim to despise. The show tears apart their carefully polished image and exposes the truth. It's never been about freedom, it's about control and money. Their quest for privacy, a performance staged for an audience that's always watching the puppets stumble through crises, try to rebuild reputations, and end up reinforcing the same stereotypes they pretend to fight. At the end of the day, Spitting image doesn't just mock theme, it reveals a brand built on fragile foundations, one scandal, one deal, one headline at a time. In one of the sharpest moments, Meghan's puppet is obsessed with her personal brand, while Harry's puppet fumbles along, bumbling through one self-made disaster. After another, the sketch nails how their escape from royal life has just landed them in a new gilded cage, one where every move is analysed, commodified and blown up in the media. Spitting image perfectly highlights how the Sussexes traded the stability of royal life for an endless hunger for attention, multi-million-dollar deals, non-stop media appearances. They can't get enough of the spotlight. They call themselves activists, philanthropists, truth tellers, but their actions tell a different story. Every step they take seems designed to profit from the very system they claim to reject. It's almost like their whole rebellion was always about selling the story, not real change. The satire doesn't just mock their hypocrisy, it exposes the core truth. The Sussex brand isn't about substance. It's about selling an image. From documentaries to books to perfectly timed PR stunts, the puppets show just how stuck Harry and Meghan are in a never-ending loop of self-promotion. Their legacy no longer tied to the royal family, but to a brand built on contradictions and empty promises. Spitting image absolutely nails the charade. They may have left the monarchy, but the spotlight will never let them go. They're just another chapter in the royal roast. If you thought this parody was savage, wait until you see what's next. Before you go, hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Subscribe to Star Spotlight for more insider commentary. And drop a comment telling us, are Harry and Meghan really rebelling or just building a new empire? And if you missed it, check out our last video on Martha Stewart hilariously taking down Meghan Markle and her lifestyle brand. You won't want to miss that one either.